I'm just going to tell them what it is.
And that's hard to find.
And we're going to do it.
Right.
And they trust me when I say it's going to get taken care of. It gets taken care of.
Right.
And you know, so. And I feel like, too, like for me, you know, like since I'm quitting and whatever, like my whole thing is like I've made myself into what I am.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it again.
Yeah.
I can do it again.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I can do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I may not make as much money or whatever, but like I can earn respect.
Yeah, I mean you.
I can generate a product for someone that will, you know, generate income. I can do it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just like,
you know. I mean, because you know, you went this. How much school did that take? Go to be a lawyer. 8, 9 years or shit like that.
No, it's like 7.
Still, that's longer. That's after college.
No, it's only 3 after college.
Okay, 3. Okay. Yeah.
7 total.
Yeah.
But
that's pretty good. You still feel young?
Yeah. But, it just grinds on me. This is like therapy.
So you already. That's good though. You with the Uber driver.
No, man, thank you. Right?
Yeah. I charge $50 an hour. No, But so damn, that's pretty fascinating. Now, so you already burnt out after being. You've been a lawyer now, what, 5 years? 7 years.
Actually, yeah, 7 years.
And not even 10 yet. And you already not even 10 yet. You already ready to retire.
It's the way the system's set up, man. It's a pyramid scheme. People on the top make out like a bandit, and everybody else gets fucked.
You know, a guy was just talking about that. It's funny how you was talking about that. I mean, he was like, dude, he was like, the people who are at the bottom, he was like, y'all fuck. This system is made for you to be that way.
Yeah. The place I work at now, their target is to have at least 30% of everybody quit bottom. Because they don't have to pay you more. And they can just keep replacing the bottom and they never have to move you up.
Really?
Yeah. So it's designed to burn you out. It's designed to grind you into a pulp. And if you manage to survive, then you can make bank. But it's designed to grind you out because you want to keep the cheapest people around possible. So that, because, like, there's this, like, concept called leverage, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, the way like that works is like you have problems where you do not need a specialist.
Right.
Right? Like, let's say you need to hang some drywall.
Yeah.
You could probably call a guy who's got a sign that says I hang drywall.
Right.
And get a pretty good result.
Right.
Right? But if you want plumbing, you probably don't want to do the drywall guy.
Right, exactly.
So you need certain people that can kind of do a little bit of everything. They're just grinding all day long, just making money, right?
Right.
And then you have like higher tier people that charge a lot more, that are a lot more specialized.
Right.
And so they just want to keep replacing the grinders. And then the problem is they stick these little shitters, and I hate to say that, but they're shitters because they don't know anything, and it really pisses me off.
Right.
They keep assigning them to me, and like, I'll rant about that in a minute. But, well, like, they don't know anything. Right? They're fresh, and that's fine. You gotta learn, right? Like, everybody's gotta learn. Like, that's not your problem. Right. But the problem is they put them on and they charge them at such a rate, right? Like $300 an hour. Like, you have to pay $300 an hour for somebody who doesn't know how to turn the light switch on.
Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Like, this is stupid. This guy needs to be charged out at like $10 an hour until he learns what the fuck he's doing.
Right? Yeah.
And so they get these clowns that don't know anything, and they just do like the rote grind work, and they just grind through them every year, and then you move up ranks.
Move so far, the chances of y'all running into each other, they can find somebody cheaper and they start all over.
Exactly, because like because you have a developmental period, right? And let's say, you know, it takes 2 or 3 years for you to develop before they feel like they can charge you for more, right?
Right. See, I ain't never did.
So you'll stay at that $300 an hour for like 3 years, right? Well, it turns out your salary doesn't stay the same. Like every year they got to pay you more, and then there's pressure to give you a bonus or whatever. So you get incrementally more expensive, but you're not making any more money. Right. So they just want to get rid of you. And then if you stick around and you get bumped up to the next pay band, well, magically now you're making a lot more money for the firm, and then you know, they grind you another 3 years at that rate. Right. And you know, and they just grind you and grind you and grind you because they want the top to be small. Because the partners, they get a share. Right. And I mean, it's fun to share, but like if you've got a box of crayons with 16 crayons, you'd rather share that with 4 people than 8.
Right, exactly. More crayons than for you.
Yeah, exactly, right? You know what I mean? And those fools are all fucking about it. And
shit, $300 an hour, shit, that's fucking damn good. I mean, not compared to what you making, but
no,
the average motherfucker.
That's not even what we make, right? That's just what they charge the client. They don't pay us shit.
Yeah, okay.
So like I can tell you right now how much I generate, right? It is what is it right now? August?
Yeah.
August, right? The last time I looked, I've generated $2.7 million for that firm.
How much is that?
2.7 million. Damn, that's me. Just me.
Just you.
Just me. Yeah, they don't pay me 2.7 million. They don't pay me 1 million. They don't pay me 500K. They don't pay me 200K.
And that's within how long? How long?
8 months.
You made them that much money?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's a lot of fucking money in a short amount of time.
Yeah, they don't pay me shit, dude.
Shit.
Yeah, give me 10% of that. Let's go.
God.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a guy talking about. It's funny you brought that up. It was a guy talking about.
So I will say this too. Like I do like $700 hour work, but I also do flat rate stuff. And flat rate's really good because like if you can do it in 2 hours, but you're billing for 10 hours worth of work on a flat rate, and they're comfortable paying the flat rate,
right? You
save 8 hours, and you can go bill somebody else 8 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I make.
What about private? Could you do private practice? Or that would be.
I mean, that's what I do now.
Oh, you private? Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I was gonna say that'd probably be a bit more flexible, but I guess it's not.
Awful. It's worse.
It's worse.
Is it? It's bad. But yeah, it's just all about money, and then like, oh my god, I get so many emails about like, when are you gonna bill the client? When are you gonna bill the client? Because in addition to having to keep track of all my time, I also have to create invoices and send them to the client.
You don't have a secretary that does that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. It's so
you ain't getting none of the perks of being a lawyer.
No.
You don't have like, hey, Tracy, get my coffee.
Oh my god, I wish I had a Tracy.
Do my invoice, Tracy.
I wish there was like a Tracy for like, 20 people,
Right.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Like I just need something, and no, they don't give
So you're doing your own administrative work.
I do all my own admin work as well.
Damn.
And that's why it takes so much time like per week to do anything. Because like I might bill like 50, 60 hours in the week, but I'm working 90 because it's 30 hours of admin.
30 hours. So you got.
I mean, it could be right, depending on how many invoices.
So you got to work, and then now you got to sit back and do all the.
And then like crazy. Today, like pitching.
Yeah, pitching.
I don't get credit for that. Like in terms of like billable time.
Right.
So like when they have that target of like, oh, you got to bill this much this month. Well, guess what? I just wasted 16 hours, whatever the shit
time.
Because this goes into admin. This is admin.
Right.
Because no money's generated from this, right?
Right.
If they come back later and say, oh, I want to do some flat rate 50K, like that'd be great.
Right.
But the chances of that are like 0. Because somebody else is gonna swoop in and take that 50K credit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, so it's a pyramid scheme, man. It's all it is.
Right, that's the way of America.
Yeah, man. Like. Whoever gets in first, right?
The people who sitting back making lots of cash is very very, very small, and they want to keep it that way.
Yeah, and they're not trying to do shit for them.
They don't want to shit. Oh, you said the homeless?
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's not. I mean, like
LA is our homeless problem.
Nobody. No, I said homies. Like.
Oh, homies. Oh,
they ain't doing shit for the homies. They're not doing shit for the homeless either, but like. My buddy Chris, who's from California, like got me saying that, like doing shit for the homies.
Right. Damn, that's crazy.
But yeah, no, like they're not trying to do nothing for nobody. Like, and it's painful. That's why I was so happy with freaking Teresa going over there, being like, you need to pay him more, because when you have a client say it has a lot more pull.
It hits better.
Because that client, like Teresa, Teresa's company pays my company like probably $2 or $3 million a year. Just them. And this other client, the dude that was sitting beside me, they pay over $1 million a month.
What?
Yeah.
To your company? People got money. People are really wiping their ass with money.
Yeah, dude. It disgusts me.
And
I'm like sitting next to this clown. I'm like, this guy probably makes like $4 or $5 million as he's sitting next to me. Oh, these are great insights. Keep telling me more. I'm like, bro.
I can make more money.
Can I have $1? Like,
right.
They didn't even pay for my lunch. Can I get like a 20?
Yeah.
You got fuck you money. Like, come on.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
The people who have the, You know, and that's what I'm saying. You know, the guy was talking about that. He was like, man, you got to be a special kind of person to go from nothing to something, because this shit is designed for you not.